Next is to consider the approval of the intergovernmental agreement for property assessment services between Bloomfield Township and City of Sylvan Lake.
Thomas, can you pull this up and go to number 5, page 5? Excuse me, not page 5.
Well, for the formal Thomas, because we're in board
Yes,
session.
exactly. Mr. Thomas, to you.
Thomas.
So this is our contract that we've had with the City of Sylvan Lake for, I think this is my 4th time coming in front of the board with renewal for the assessment services for between us and Sylvan Lake to do their assessment for them, their assessing services for them. I've always given kind of a brief overview of how things are going and so forth. So I guess I won't change that up because we got a perfect score on the AMAR for them as well. So, you know, we dedicate one full-time employee to Sylvan Lake. This year it's going to be a split between my senior appraiser, Jim Allen, and one of our newer gals, Jennifer Worthman. Jennifer will be taking over Sylvan Lake when Jim retires. Jen has proven to be a valuable asset to our department, and I know she's going to do great things over there when she takes over. So it's basically our standard contract that we've used with them for years now. We did update the item number 5, which is our financing and payments. This year, we increased their annual payment amount to $27,500 this year. And then the other item we put in the contract was that we'll get a annual consumer price index increase every year. It's going to be the annual, whatever this consumer price index is, determined by the State Tax Commission annually. So we're not locked into one payment for the duration of the contract now. So we'll be able to get incremental increases every year from them. So, and they have approved this contract. I think, I'm not sure when they signed that, but they approved it on September 14th. So the City of Sylvan Lake is in agreement. They'd like us to do their assessment services again for them for the next 3.5 years, and we're happy to do it.
Any questions?
I just have one question. Can
Sure.
you clarify, you said that it's the 27,500, but you mentioned that you have equivalent of one full-time staff working on that.
They're not I shouldn't have said they're not dedicated.
Okay.
They are the assessor of record for the City of Sylvan Lake, so they handle all matters that come up. So, the example today, Jim got an email from Denise, she had a question for him, emailed him. He had to look into it, answer, and respond. So we don't have, not one of our full-time employees is strictly Sylvan Lake every day.
Okay.
They just handle the day-to-day stuff that comes up, questions, concerns, taxpayer
Just
questions.
kind of, that's kind of their separate
Correct. Yeah,
account that
they're-
they handle.
I should
'Cause
have rephrased that. They're full-time Bloomfield Township assessors.
It sounded like equivalent of one full-time person was doing all, and I was gonna say 27,500
Nope.
doesn't sound right. Okay, makes sense now.
They handle any and all matters that come up with Sylvan Lake throughout the day or throughout
And
the
other
year.
things.
Do the required forms, the field work, that kind of stuff. But they're not dedicated to the City of Sylvan Lake
Okay, thank
all
you.
day.
Kind of like any of the other shared ones, like our animal welfare, we help, or we have Birmingham uses, we have Franklin uses our EMS, our 911. We have other communities that reach out, so they more than cover the cost it would be.
It really works out really well. I mean, we don't do anything different for them that we do here. Everything we do here, we just do it a second time for them. So
Right, I was just clarifying when
yeah.
you said, two half-time persons equivalent of one full-time person, and I'm like thinking, it didn't, I wanted to make sure that person was not exclusive, that's all.
No, not exclusive.
Great,
no.
thank you.
Yeah, we love Sylvan Lake, but we
But-
don't need to subsidize their assessing. So
No, they are, any intergovernmental that we do, it's for above the cost of what it would cost us.
And that's what I anticipated, but the
yeah.
27,000 didn't sound like it was possible.
It's a really small,
No, I mean, if it was
Okay.
full-time person, you
Oh,
can't
yeah.
get a full-time person or two half-time.
I guess I would say we certainly more than cover our
Perfect,
time
thank you.
spent.
Are there any other questions? Then I would look for a motion.
So moved?
Moved by trustee Murray,
Support.
Support by trustee Shostak. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? That does pass.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.